A dog was hoisted high into the air and then released into a crowd of zombies. Strangely enough, the zombies seemed uninterested in the dog, allowing it to move freely among them. Shortly after, a whistle sounded from the building across the street. It turned out the man was trying to attract the dog to bring the walkie-talkie, enabling him to contact the survivors on the other side. As expected, the dog soon crawled into the passageway. Unfortunately, just as the man retrieved the supplies, several zombies also crawled in. After several gunshots, Nick heard the man's voice over the walkie-talkie. Just as they thought they were safe, bad news followed. The man had been bitten by a zombie. At that moment, everyone wore expressions of sorrow, for once bitten, infection was inevitable. The dog owner was extremely worried about his beloved pet. He secretly started the car and drove toward the zombie horde, but soon, the walkie-talkie transmitted the girl's distress call. With no other choice, the remaining few risked their lives to rescue her. They entered the house and were surprised to see the man banging on the wardrobe. Nick immediately pulled the trigger. The girl heard the gunshot and opened the door, finally being saved. They then worked together from inside and outside. The man first detonated the gas pipe on the roof. After pulling the trigger, the zombies below were immediately blown away. The people inside the house heard the explosion and rushed out the door, then crawled into the sewer to return to the supermarket. Fortunately, they returned safely, but a large number of zombies burst in from the sewer, and the supermarket was no longer safe. They immediately boarded the modified vehicle and rushed out the door, but they didn't expect that the zombies outside had already gathered in large numbers. The two trucks were surrounded by zombies after only a few steps, and gradually, they could no longer move forward. With no other choice, they had to use the prepared trump card. The man pulled out the chainsaw he had prepared and began slaughtering the zombies around the vehicle. The man picked up a gas canister, climbed onto the roof of the truck, and threw it into the center of the zombie horde. However, unexpectedly, it was picked up by a zombie. The man panicked upon seeing this. Just as the zombie was about to throw it back, he raised his gun and quickly aimed at the gas canister. In the next second, countless zombies were blown away. They didn't hesitate, and Jack quickly stepped on the gas pedal, and the two trucks burst out of the crowd, careening recklessly down the road. At that moment, Nick noticed a zombie still hanging from the back of the car. The man immediately activated the chainsaw, but during the process, a sharp turn caused the chainsaw to slice into the woman's body, and the car flipped over completely. Mira saw this and quickly told Jack to go back and rescue him. After the rollover, Nick was unharmed, but his teammates picked up their guns and selfishly abandoned Nick to escape. However, as soon as they stepped outside, a zombie immediately charged toward them. The remaining few arrived to save Nick, but unexpectedly encountered the selfish teammates. Mira saw this and immediately shot him through the forehead.